Find a comfortable position. Let your body settle into whatever is beneath you. Feel its weight. Feel the way the surface holds you without asking anything in return. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Take one slow breath in through your nose. Hold it gently for just a moment and let it go. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to do, nothing that needs your attention tonight. Tonight you are going to ride, not quickly, not anywhere in particular, just out onto the old roads, through the fields, into the long quiet of a countryside that has been here far longer than any worry you are carrying. You are going to let it hold you for a while. Close your eyes if they are not already closed. You are standing in a yard. It is early morning. That particular kind of morning that exists before the world has decided what kind of day it will be. The air is cool and very still. The light is soft, not quite golden yet. The sky above the old corral is pale blue and cloudless. You can smell the hay, the clean, dry sweetness of it drifting from the barn at the far end of the yard. Beneath that, the earthy familiar smell of the horses themselves, warm and animal and grounding in a way that few smells are. Your horse is already waiting. A good horse, steady and quiet, standing at the gate with that particular horse patience. Present, unhurried, content to simply be where it is. Its coat is warm brown in the thin morning light. Its breath rises in a small, slow cloud and dissolves. You move across the yard, grass underfoot, worn smooth and slightly uneven from years of this same walk. Your footsteps are quiet. The yard is quiet. Even the birds are soft this morning. You reach the horse, and it turns its head toward you. Its eye is deep and calm. You rest your hand on its neck. The warmth of it travels up through your palm. No hurry. You take your time. Adjust the saddle. Check the girth. The familiar sequence of small preparations, each one deliberate, each one unhurried. Your hands know what they are doing. Your mind can rest. When everything is ready, you mount. That first moment of settling into the saddle, feel it. The slight shift and sway as the horse adjusts to your weight. The rise of its back beneath you, alive and warm and breathing. You take up the reins lightly, not tightly, just enough. You walk out of the yard. The lane beyond the yard is old, very old. You can feel it in the way it sits in the land, settled deep, worn into the earth over time. The hedgerows on either side, so long established, they have grown together overhead in places, making a low green tunnel that the morning light filters through in thin, pale shafts. Your horse moves at a slow walk, and the sound of its hooves on the old dirt road is the only sound in the world. A steady, soft rhythm, 4 beats, unhurried, even, like a slow clock, marking a kind of time that has nothing to do with schedules or urgency. The hedgerows on either side are deep and old, and full of things living quietly inside them. You pass close enough to see the detail of the leaves, the late summer green just beginning at its very edges to hint at what autumn will do. Small birds move in the branches without alarm. The lane turns slightly and the overhead canopy opens, and suddenly the sky is wide above you. That vast, mild, early morning sky. You can see for miles to the west, fields rolling away in long, low waves, the far hills, a soft blue-gray, a single line of old trees on a distant ridge, standing still against the pale sky. Your horse walks on. You are not thinking. There is nothing here that requires thought. Only this lane, this sky, this warm, steady creature beneath you, and the particular quality of quiet that only exists in the very early morning in the countryside. A quiet that is not empty, but full of soft sounds and slow movement, and the sense of a world that has been here forever and will be here long after every worry you have carried today has dissolved. Breathe it in. Let your shoulders drop a little further. Let the rhythm of the walk move through you. The lane opens onto a field, a big field, grass that was cut in late summer and has grown back soft and short and very green, still holding the faint dew of the night just past. The field stretches wide and level, and there is no fence between you and the far trees except the open air and the low morning light lying across the grass in long, gentle shadows. Your horse lifts its head slightly. It knows this field. It has walked this field 100 times, but there is still something in it. A small animal pleasure in the wideness, in the absence of walls, in the smell of the grass and the clean air. You let it move at its own pace across the field, still walking, no hurry. Your hands are light on the reins, and your body moves with the horse, the slow, rhythmic sway of it, forward and back, forward and back. After a while, you stop feeling it as movement and just feel it as warmth, as stillness in motion. The sun is a little higher now. The light is warming. Where it touches the wet grass, it catches small, bright points of light moving across the field as the blades shift in the faintest of breezes. A wood pigeon calls from somewhere in the far hedge, long and low and slow. You have probably been hearing that sound since you were very young, without ever really stopping to notice it. Notice it now. Let it settle into you. You reach the far side of the field and pass through a gap in the old trees into the next, and then the next, field after field, each one slightly different, one longer, one sloping gently down toward a shallow dip where the morning mist has not quite lifted yet. One with a single old oak in its center, enormous and still, its shadow a dark, cool circle on the grass. You pass close to the oak, close enough to feel the change in the air beneath it. Cooler, quieter, the light different under its canopy. You could have stopped here. There is something about very old trees that invites stopping, but your horse walks on, and you go with it. And as you pass back into the open light, the warmth returns slowly to your shoulders. Your breath is slower now. Your body is heavier in the saddle, in the good way, the way a body is heavy when it is finally releasing what it has been carrying. You find the old road. It is older than the lane, older than the farmhouse you passed a mile back. This road was old when the trees were planted. You can see it in the stone, wide, flat paving slabs set into the earth, worn not by wheels, but by feet and hooves over centuries. The surface smooth and gray, and slightly tilted where the ground has moved beneath them over all that time. Your horse's hooves find a different sound on the stone, a little clearer, a little rounder. Each step rings softly in the quiet morning air and then fades. The road runs between two low stone walls, old walls covered in moss and lichen, patches of gray and pale gold and a deep, vivid green. The walls are crooked and uneven and look as if they grew there naturally, which in a sense they did. Every stone placed by a hand, a long time ago, building something that was meant to last. It lasted. You walk on. There is something that happens on a road like this, if you let it. The rhythm of the horse, the old stone, the low walls on either side, the sky moving slowly above you. It begins to feel less like traveling somewhere and more like being somewhere, like the road itself is the destination and you have arrived. Let your eyes close a little more. Let the sounds carry you. The hooves, the faint wind, somewhere very far away, the sound of water over stone, a small stream perhaps, running beneath an old bridge just ahead. You cannot see it yet, but you can hear it, soft and low and continuous. You breathe in, you breathe out. The horse walks on. The bridge is small and very old. Two low stone arches over a stream that is no wider than a few feet, running clear and quick over rounded stones. The sound of it is the most peaceful sound in the world, endlessly moving, endlessly changing, and somehow perfectly still. Your horse slows without being asked. It always slows at water. You stop on the bridge and let it stand. The stream below is bright. The stones on its bed are pale and clean, and you can see each one clearly through the moving water. The water catches the light as it passes over them and fractures it into small wavering shapes on the stones, bright and soft and constantly shifting. You watch it for a while. There is nothing to think about. The water is thinking for you. The sound of it fills the quiet air around the bridge. It has been making this sound for longer than anyone alive can remember. It will be making it long after this morning is over. There is something in that which is deeply settling, the sense of something continuous, something that has nothing to do with time as you usually feel it. Your horse shifts its weight, a slow, comfortable movement. Its head drops slightly. The reins go slack. You let them. You sit very still on the bridge, with the sound of the water below you and the open sky above you, and the old stone road stretching away in both directions. And you feel the warmth of the horse beneath you and the cool air on your face. And there is nothing else at all. Eventually, gently, the horse begins to move again. No direction asked. It knows the way. It always does. The old road stretches on, fields on either side. The light a little warmer now, the day settling in. You are not riding anymore, really. You are resting. The horse is carrying you, and your body knows it, and has released the last of what it was holding. And there is only the warmth and the sway and the old road passing beneath you. The trees on either side are full of small sounds. Leaves, branches moving, the life inside them, quiet and unhurried, and entirely unbothered by anything you have ever worried about. You breathe. The horse breathes. The road is long, and there is nowhere you need to be. The fields are getting softer now. The light is lower, or perhaps that is simply your eyes. The sound of the hooves has become part of you. You have stopped noticing it and started feeling it. A gentle pulse, steady and slow and very far away. The trees on either side are getting quieter. The sky is very wide, very blue, very still. You don't need to steer. You don't need to watch. You can just rest. The horse walks on. The old road goes on. And you let go.